everybody. Welcome to another dirty episode of Dirty Four Podcast. I'm Claudio Capri. Joy Laflamme. Peter Bowen is going to be coming in soon, and Victoria is still going to be on vacation. How's everyone doing? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment at the end.
I totally forgot she's on vacation again. Where she went?
I don't know. I think the bears are eating her or something like that. I don't know.
The irony of it will be so hilarious. Like, I refuse to eat your little brother's animals, but you can feed on my flesh.
You see her coming. You see her coming back. She's limping. She's missing a shoe, and her glasses are on, and she's bleeding. What the fuck happened? I fought a bear.
And then I pushed my boyfriends into it, and then I ran away as fast as I could.
Oh, man. Hey, people who are watching in the chat, live, you could just say hello, how are you? And
just leave us a little hello or give us some little things you want us to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to talk about a lot of things today. Like,
oh, really? What?
I don't know, like
I fucking knew it.
Oh no! I got it. So did you watch? So let's go straight into. Did you watch SummerSlam this past? No, it's true. You don't watch American wrestling because they're too good for it.
Yeah, no, it's not that my palate is too good for American wrestling. It's just like I went to. Yeah, it's the dirty two exactly. Yeah. I'm starting to see a pattern evolving right now. But
yeah, exactly.
No, it's just like in my taste of wrestling, like I like old school wrestling. That's why I really like Japanese type of wrestling because it's the most closer to old school you can get.
Yeah. No, I saw SummerSlam and I was bored out of my mind, man.
Oh yeah, what? Okay. First of all, let's go through the card. Okay, so what was the opening match?
Okay, so the opening match was forgettable. So I'm like, whatever. But
okay, but who was there?
Oh fuck! I don't remember.
Okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. When was it?
It was on Saturday. It was
on Saturday. So you're either the worst fucking case of ADD I ever saw in my life, or the show was fucking boring. If you can't even be bothered to remember like the two first one that came in.
No, but I'll tell you something though.
Okay, go on.
Everyone's talking about it. So Brock Lesnar came back.
Yeah.
All right. He came back with a weird haircut.
Yeah. Okay.
So at first it was Roman Reigns versus John Cena,
yeah.
Which I'm like, all right, something whatever. And then Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere, and then
it wasn't the main event.
It was the main event.
Okay. Let's go like match by match. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get that fucking card.
Yeah.
Right, so WWE SummerSlam 2021. Yeah, we're gonna see the results. Oh, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
Like Brock Lesnar, I seen his new looks. He looks like a baby that does a Vikings cosplay.
It's true. You're not the only one who says that. That's hilarious.
No, man, come on, it's fucking stupid. The fuck is that?
Man. No, but okay.
All right,
now...
so the kickoff was Big E against Baron Corbin. So you're telling me that was garbage?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that was.
Okay, so you had a tag match after that.
Yeah, the tag match. I wasn't interested in it.
Okay, Arky Bro against AJ Styles and Omos. Explain to me what is the Arky Bro.
Honestly, I just watched it because AJ Styles was there, and that match, in my opinion, it was. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, from the website I'm checking, he's giving it a B-.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, that's their own whatever.
That's their opinion. All right, let's get to the other match.
Then there was one Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg.
No, actually, according to that website, it's Alexa Bliss against Eva Marie.
Yeah, no, I didn't care about that one.
You said okay because woman. Okay, good.
No, that was just.
Well, you did good because that website is classing it with a F.
Yeah, it was whatever.
Failure. Yeah. Okay. But, so then after that, you have Damien Priest against Sheamus. Did you watch it?
No. I tuned out on that one. I tuned out.
Okay. You should have listened to it because it's a B+ match.
All right. Well, again.
All right. So we have the Mysterios against the Usos. Did you watch it?
Yeah. That was okay.
That was okay.
That was okay.
Okay, they gave it a B, which is yeah. All right. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I can't tell for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so which match did you? Okay, did you watch like the Bianca Belair against Becky Lynch? It's a championship match.
No, I didn't. I saw Bobby Lashley who beat Goldberg.
Okay, so basically you skip like Drew McIntyre against Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. I skipped
Okay.
because I can't. Look, no, Drew McIntyre, he's good, but I'm like, Jesus. And so I saw Goldberg, and then I saw the main event, which is Roman Reigns versus. But by the way,
Yo, you skip almost the whole thing though.
yeah, I did.
Yo,
Because
did you at least watch the other match, or did you just watch the two last matches?
I watched the two last matches.
All right. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't because according so the Goldberg one was poorly rated, which is to be expected because Goldberg is way too old for doing this, and he has never been such a really a good athlete. So okay, so Lashley won, good. By referee stoppage. Can you explain to me how they play that out?
So basically, from what I saw,
Yeah.
Goldberg was going, was doing very well, right?
Yeah.
But then after that, at one point it seemed like he was injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I hope that was for real because he owes one to Bret Hart. Go on.
Yeah, so that's it. And look, honestly, I enjoyed that match specifically because
Yeah.
because Goldberg's Goldberg.
Yeah,
It should have been. It should honestly, you know who it should have been? It should have been a tag team match. It should have been Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg versus AJ Styles.
For real?
And
Can I tell you what I think about Bill Goldberg? That's the amount of respect I have for him, okay? So he was good for a year in WCW, and that's it.
Okay. No.
After that was fuck all.
Okay.
That's just me.
No, I understand you.
Yeah.
But no, and then I was bored, and then after that,
Then we get to the John Cena against Roman Reigns. So how was that match?
Again, my opinion, it was a bit boring.
Okay, they gave it a B plus.
Yeah. We're missing another one actually.
Yeah, which one?
Seth Rollins versus Edge.
Seth Rollins. Yeah, but I skipped it because you told me you skipped pretty much all the matches.
I know.
Okay, so Edge against Seth Rollins. Did you like this one?
It was. I liked when they entered, but to me the fight. To me the fight felt like. How can I say this? You know what? You know when you're talking to someone like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah,
that's what. And then like they're jabbing.
But I never have these conversations, so I just say yeah out of fascination. So you tell me how the fuck that end.
Yeah, no, it was honestly that fight. That fight was. I saw Edge winning a mile away.
Yeah, and he lost.
Seth Rollins taps out the Edge.
Oh, okay, on his sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, no, but that whole fight between them, I'm like, it felt like they were just, okay.
That's another B plus fight, by the way. So he says disagree really with this fucking website.
Yeah. No, all it's because let's say for example, me and Peter are gonna fight, right?
Yeah.
But Peter,
Peter, how do you want to win that match?
Yeah, and wrestling?
No, Peter, no, because I'm talking about the Seth Rollins and Edge match, right?
I know, I heard.
Yeah, so that's what it felt like to me. I'm like, okay, so who the fuck is? And then at the end, I'm like, okay, Edge is gonna win.
Okay. That was fucking confused. That was barely a sentence. Let's start from the beginning. So you said that.
Okay.
Fuck it. It makes so little sense. There's no way to salvage that part.
No. Okay, basically what I'm saying is that when I saw Seth Rollins,
one piece of the sentence at a time. Go on.
So when Seth and Edge were fighting, looks like they're just talking shit. Like
that looks like just a match of shit talking. All right.
They were in a pose to fight.
Yeah. Okay. They didn't fight a lot.
Yeah. Well, so when they were hitting each other.
Yeah,
it was just little hits, and then they were doing their signature move. Like basically, I'm trying to say is I expected more.
Yeah, that's the way you describe it to me. That kind of sounds like pretty much all WWE matches.
Yeah. That's how they always they especially Edge. Like he's coming back, he's trusting a new guy with his neck injury and everything like that.
Yeah,
he's not gonna let him
Seth Rollins being the guy that almost ruined Sting comeback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear
So,
about
so,
that.
you're gonna make him go do high spots with Edge? Like, no, of course,
No, not happening.
Yeah, man.
yeah, you're just gonna have like a quick like Goldberg style match and then just get out of there.
Yeah, but Edge won, so
Yeah. No, I'm saying, yeah, like a Goldberg style match. Not
yeah.
not what happened to Goldberg last night, but like
Yeah.
yeah, like you know
Okay. So you saw the fucking thing.
yeah, I saw some of it. Vance gave me a bit of the rundown, and then
All
I
right.
saw
So
I saw a bit of NXT, and I was like, okay.
can we have
ScarJo's-
Vance on so he can make a real rundown of this thing?
Oh, I wish. Oh shit, no, he's at World Smallest now, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that thing. Okay, so okay. So let's do. Okay, which match did you watch?
Oh, I didn't watch. I saw like the Becky Lynch coming back. I also was the comeback. I didn't really watch any matches. I
Okay.
saw,
You
I
just
saw.
watched spots.
I just watched some spots. I wasn't because
Alright.
like the thing with my thing with wrestling, and I always say I should say the WWE that it's too predictable. Like,
Yeah,
I
Exactly.
I can see the storyline. So like even if I'm gone for like years and I come back, I'm like like when I saw like Edge went to the Brood side and everything like that, I'm like Edge is gonna win. He's like he's like the new Undertaker style guy
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, of course he's gonna win. Like if it was like Edge, like still like with his old theme song and whatever, I'm like, okay, Edge is gonna lose. But when I saw
Yeah,
that,
the R-rated superstar.
yeah, if it was that, I'd be like, yeah, no, he's gonna lose. But like when I saw, I was like, oh shit, he's kind of like the new Undertaker now. They have no Undertaker, so it's like,
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Wow, he retired finally because his old body would have retired for him.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have no Undertaker. You're Claudio's boy there with the Wyatt, he's gone. So it's like they need a new guy. They need a new dark guy. So it's like,
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
But
So-
no, I don't. Go ahead, Peter.
No, other than that, yeah. Brock Lesnar's ponytail, freaking, I was dying, man.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
I'm
by
like-
the way, you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of like some babies trying to do a cosplay of Vikings.
Exactly. It was so
Right?
weird. It was so weird.
Fucking weird. He always looked like a giant fucking baby on steroids, and now he looks like
Yeah.
a giant baby on steroids with a fake
Yeah.
hair and fake
Yeah.
barb.
But honestly, like I was
Fake
more
beard.
impressed. Yeah, I was more impressed with AEW.
Yeah, like I was surprised they brought CM Punk first.
Yeah.
Like they just
Yeah.
they just started.
There were no way CM Punk's going back to WWE.
No.
That bitch was pretty much burned.
But no. I'm not saying that he was going to go back to WWE. I'm saying I thought they would like do like a little spot or something, get Jericho or somebody in, and then put CM Punk. I didn't think they would start the show with CM Punk coming out.
Yeah.
So I was like,
which was honestly,
Which is good because as if you're not to make him wrestle in any part, like make him just start the show with a big pop and then the rest is fucking gravy.
Yeah. But like that. But the thing is, everyone knew he was going there, and they knew he was getting this contract. So I thought they would like kind of like sneak him in. Whereas, like when Jericho came into WWE, nobody knew, and they set it up for months. Like remember they had the Y2J countdown, and you never knew what it was going. You're like, who the fuck? Like what is this? And you didn't even know if it was like a wrestler coming out. You didn't have no idea. And then when he came out, you're like, oh shit, he's here. Like nobody knew that shit.
Yeah, back in the days, that was also back in the days that people weren't people watching WWF weren't watching WCW, and that was the same vice versa too. So basically, if they hear anything about Jericho or fucking Y2J, they won't like necessarily make the connection between the two, right?
Yes, Jofo In The Ring. Frank, man, what's up?
We all knew he was coming.
Like we all knew he's coming, but I'm like, I thought they would like almost like when the Big Show Show came in and at Valentine's Massacre years ago, when he first came in, like Austin was taking on Vince, and they're like, okay, how is Vince gonna win? And then out of nowhere, like Big Show came out of nowhere and just like took Austin and did his thing.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, what the fuck? He's here? Like nobody like. Or even the build up with Kane. When Kane when Kane was coming in, he's like, "Oh, your brother that you left in the fire and all this," and they hyped him up. And then, like at the end of the event, then he showed up, and you're like, "Oh, who the fuck's this guy?" And then he's like takes out the Undertaker. So it's like, so I thought they would build up like CM Punk like that. Like at the end, you start fucking up.
I almost feel like they cannot farm any new stars. right?
Exactly.
That's the pro. Yeah, that's where
Like the
that's
only pure like WWE product they had, like, and they could like shoot him to the stars was John Cena, but after him,
yeah.
I don't feel like we'll ever see something of that
No,
eye coming out of
no.
like the WWE machinery.
What the only thing that had me going for WWE was in SmackDown. I think we spoke about this last week. I'm not sure. Is when Shinsuke Nakamura
Uh,
won Intercontinental, and
No,
then
no,
I
no,
think
that's
I know
nah,
Joy.
but that's not
that's
that's
terrible.
not that's
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
terrible.
no, but no, Joy. I think it said it's either one of you two that were saying it's too late. He should have won like years ago when he first came in.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
fuck no,
Yeah,
for fuck's sake, like he was like IWGP champion. Like at
yeah,
some point, he was the youngest IWGP champion of like NGPW history. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
yeah. No, I'm like when I saw his win, I'm like, okay, but I'm like, it's too fucking late. But hey, it's about time they're bringing him. They're bringing him whatever. And then, but honestly, no, SummerSlam for me to share out. It was too predictable. Like I was
Mm.
scrolling through the matches. I'm like, all right.
Even Goldberg getting beat up.
Yeah, which is
You thought it was predictable?
Oh no!
In a way,
that
in a-
it come to a point. It's getting fucking ridiculous. The guy
Yeah.
has a white beard. He clearly look old. Like it fucking retarded to send a guy like of over like somewhere around 30, 40, getting his ass kicked by old grandpa of 50, 60
yeah,
years
yeah.
old.
Here's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
it's the character. The character is always like he's always supposed to be like ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, but
Yeah, I know,
here's the
but
thing,
at
though.
some point, you see, like I can suspend my disbelief to a certain extent, but like you're asking way too much from me now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was honestly when I saw Goldberg, I'm like, okay, all right. I was bored at the first. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then I'm like, oh, he's gonna lose. And then I'm like, he fucking. I'm like, guarantee he's gonna lose. And I'm like, all right. The same thing with Edge. Like I'm like, all right, because even the way it was brought up, I'm like, oh look, I'll watch it because not a lot of people like Seth
Oh, shit.
Rollins. And
sure,
then
Oldberg. Sure,
yeah,
Oldberg.
Yeah, but that's true though. Like that,
Yeah,
he is
Goldberg.
getting old. Like, like I said, and I don't want to sound like an asshole, but for me, Goldberg was 1 year in WCW, and the rest that's just like not that impressive.
yeah.
No, like the second run, like his second run at the WWE was pretty
Yeah.
good. His
Yeah.
second run.
Second run, that was one.
That's when when he beat up like Brock in like like a couple of seconds.
Oh yeah, that fucking thing. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
like, but they
didn't
loved
care.
him. They loved him like that. Like the first run in the WWE, it was really bad. Like it wasn't that good. Like
Nah.
you could tell they didn't know what to do with him because
Yeah.
you can't have a character that wins all the time in the WWE.
Yeah, and he was kind of a retard also backstage with in terms of like because he was saying no to a couple of tours and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
This I wasn't really a fan of. They cheered Lashley giving a beating to Oldberg and his son after the match.
Cool.
That was honestly, that was a bit cheesy. That was I don't know what it was. It was just a bit cheesy. I'm like, okay, like
You know
Okay.
what? Like like no, the first WCW, like the first run was good. I heard a story backstage like years ago that
Mhm.
Jericho beat the shit out of Goldberg, but like I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if you know that. You heard that story, Frank?
yeah,
Like,
Frank,
go-
if you could confirm with us, that would be. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be.
like, It was like in the elevator. Apparently, like Jericho like threw hands and just like kicked the shit out of him.
As soon as Oldberg, oh wait, hold on. As soon as Oldberg opened his mouth and started talking, doing promos, yeah,
Yeah, pretty
that's-
much.
It is a downfall.
Like
yeah.
he could do like a fucking squash matches, look good at that, but like past that, he'll never be able to do like something more than like
Yeah,
3 stars matches.
Yeah,
If he
Jericho
does a
that.
3 stars matches, it's like a 5-star matches for the rest of the wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Jericho's tougher than he goes. Actually,
Yeah, he
I've
is.
been telling this to a lot of people. Like this is why I love him on AEW now. It's because Jericho reinvents himself. That's what I
Yeah.
love. Like whenever I see, like when I saw him, look, he lost this past week on AEW, but because you can't win all the time. Let's be honest. But just the fact
Well,
that
tell that to Hogan. Tell that to
Yeah,
Hogan.
But
Yeah,
I
but-
honestly like watch. That's true what you said. Like I honestly watch Jericho wrestle for like. I grew up watching him, and I really noticed that his style really changed like through his
Over the
career
years?
and the way that his
Yeah.
body got older and everything.
yeah,
And it
Yeah.
make it work. Like I've watched his older match and the NGPW, and I
Yeah.
saw that he was getting like his style was really different of what I used to watch when I was a kid, like at Raw, for example,
Yeah.
or even in WCW.
Yeah, well, Frank, we do want to get Joy Casada.
Yeah.
Like we do. Like I'm like, hey, how are you? And I sent him a message, and he just said, hey, I'm good. You? I'm like, well, I sent him like a date and time when he
Okay.
wants to do it, but you know,
Oh,
when he yeah when he wants to come,
whenever he feels like it, man. Don't worry about
exactly,
it.
man, exactly. No, but honestly, I can't wait to have
No,
the
because when he was in WCW, I really liked him actually there. I really liked him there. But like when he came to WWE, it was such a big surprise. Like you don't understand. Like like it was weird watching Nitro. And you're like, and this guy was actually like doing like a lot of stuff with Dean Malenko. I remember he went to the library. Like, look at the Dean Malenko family lineage. It's garbage. Like he just kept doing all the stupid shape shit. And then also when he showed up on WWE, you're like, whoa, like dude, I just saw you there. That's fucking wicked, man. That's fucking cool. That was a cool fucking pop, man. The
nice.
Jericho, yeah, Jericho always. But apparently backstage, like Triple H and all those guys were pissed because
Really?
like if you're like a new guy coming in, it's like okay, you just start at the Intercontinental title or you start at the lower parts and then you go up. But then this guy came in and he's doing his first debut, and he's doing a one-on-one with The Rock, like talking with The Rock. It's like, whoa, dude, now you just jump shipped everybody.
Really?
So everyone's like, what the fuck? I think it was on Jericho's podcast. He's all like, he went to the back, and then Triple H is like, dude, everyone's pissed. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, everyone's pissed. It's nuclear. I was like, oh fuck, like that's fucking.
Oh, did you tell the story when Chris Jericho beat up or came really close to beat up legit Goldberg?
Yeah. No, it was in the elevator.
Frank said it. Yeah.
Jericho did do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like because I was reading
Hey,
something.
Mel.
Sorry, I kind of missed that part because I was reading something about a Japanese wrestler. Kind of starting to follow.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, he's one of those thing called Young Lions, Yuya Uemura, and he's starting his excursion. So I wanted to see where he was going in his excursion, so I can follow his progress, like let's say in ROH or in Luchadors. And from what I've learned, he's in LA Dojo, so I might be able to see him more often in NGPW Strong. So,
that's cool.
Oh,
yeah, and I really like him because I saw a lot of because they put them into a gauntlet of 5 matches against really professional wrestlers, and they were always losing. They were basically jobbing for them. But the cool thing about him is he made that spot that I was really missing, that I don't see a lot in professional wrestling, was against Zack Sabre Jr. And the cool thing, he was doing the bridge, and then you had like Sabre trying to fucking push his shoulder to the floor until like even Sabre like went all the way like this and tried to push on him, and it's that kind of spot I really like, and we don't see enough.
Okay.
No,
okay.
but you're never gonna see that. You're never gonna see that in WWF again. Like,
yeah. No,
By the
WWF, I fucking gave up on him, but like I'd like to
Or
see
E
that
or
on
whatever.
ROH or AEW though.
Yeah. By the way,
Ring of Honor and all that. Yeah, Impact.
by the way, Frank's like, remember WWE is about making money, no matter what they put out there. AEW
Yeah,
trying to sell for It
like
said,
TV. But like I like the fact that they're almost doing like the old like the MMA thing, whereas like because they'll say like the UFC is the biggest. Usually the biggest like organization for MMA, but like Bellator will fuck with like Risen, which is like Japan, and then like start doing like crossover matches and stuff like that. So like now you have like TNA and Ring of Honor and like AEW, like they'll fuck with each other, which I kind of like. That's what.
But the thing I noticed, like the difference between the UFC and the other promotion, like even Pride and Bellator, is and Reason even is like UFC. It's more like stars and putting out the best show possible. It's booker setting up things, and it never looks like it. The booking is kind of logical based on the like the ranking and everything. Yeah. But Bellator, I know that it's more sport oriented, meaning like the matches you will see, it's like you have qualification, you have to there's a step to get there.
No, because the thing is they do like the tournament thing. So they'll have like they'll put a whole bunch of tournaments, and then like they'll even put the champion in the tournament. So you could win the title in the tournament, win the tournament title, and then have so it's kind of cool.
Because the way I look at it, like it's like the old Pride fans. They were looking for the sport and like seeing the most deserving athletes fighting against each other. They moved on to Bellator. They didn't move on to UFC necessarily.
But let me tell you something about old Pride. Pride, they put some fights together, which I like about the UFC too. If the UFC is like, dude, we want to see these guys fight, like depending on what Dana will put it on. That's the kind of cool thing. It's like sometimes in boxing, there's like different companies and contracts and But the thing I liked about the thing was about Pride is about freak shows. It was
Yeah.
it was a lot of freak. I remember like Giant Silva. I found out now Giant Silva was like one of the WWE guys. He's one of the oddities. He was one of
Yes,
the oddities.
Gonzalez, Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, Giant Gonzalez. Yeah. He's like
Hello
one of
from
the
Japan.
oddities.
There you go.
Oh, Jovo, that's what it is.
Konnichiwa, Tamero.
Konnichiwa. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, these guys are like I was like, I saw him in like the oddities. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that. That's fucking fucked up.
Wow,
But
man.
yeah, it's
No, but the way I looked at it, like I'm like the fans like of like the tournaments and things. I bet it was something you see more in like the people. What I meant like is like the people that watch Risen. That will be the same people watching Bellator anyway. So I feel like they're
yeah,
both like walking over each other's on the same foot.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like old Pride fans that never went on to watch UFC. Now they watch Bellator, and like you have Risen, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, like no, that's pretty much it. Because it was like they would fight each other, which I liked. So it would be like Bellator. But the thing, before the guy that's running Bellator, that guy used to run Strike Force, and that was like that's when it was like the shit was.
Oh shit!
So it's like Strike Force is like they're like, okay, we're gonna take on Risen's champion and Sengoku's champion, and or anybody else like freaking what's the other one with the palm strikes? I forget the other one it's called.
Oh, Pancras.
Pancras, yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, bring your Pancras champion and let's do it." And it was like,
oh, but Pancras nowadays it has nothing to do with how Minoru Suzuki used to do it.
Yeah, no.
It's more like traditional MMA. I watched some stuff they're doing recently, and that's really far removed from what it was in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s, that's when you had like Boss Rutan and Frank.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki and like all these guys. Yeah.
All the guys. Yeah, it was like freaking that was nuts. That was fucking
nice.
But like, yeah, no, but like I said, the WWE is like, you know what? They don't want to fuck with anybody. They'll take stars. They don't want just like the UFC. They'll take stars, but they won't.
They won't like train them or build them.
No. Don't come like you. Dana's like, oh, dude, I want to do a boxing event, but I want it boxing under Zuffa, which is technically under UFC. He doesn't want like he doesn't want to like send. He used to do that. Like I think he sent like Chuck Liddell to Pride. He's like, all right, I'm gonna send my fighters to Pride, and he got fucked up. Like he.
Yeah.
I think he's like
just a mere fact of being able to get your face stomp while you're on the ground that kind of changed the game.
That changed everything.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
The knee strikes on the while you're trying to get up, like for the because UFC that was always like I remember in the 90s that has that reputation of being like that grappling friendly promotion, while Pride was more a striking friendly thing.
Yeah, because they would give you that's what they don't do here. They give you the yellow cards and red card, like they give you yellow cards. So it's like, let's say you're like stalling on the fight, they give you a yellow card. They give you a yellow card. Your money's cut. Your money's cut in half. So now they're like, oh well, I gotta fucking win to get my money. So now they fight. But
I don't remember who did that though, but it was I remember it was in Japan. I saw a match where it was 2 rounds of 10 minutes.
Yeah, they had wild shit.
They tried a lot of different shit. That's really interesting to see because we always like take for granted that a fight should happen like that with really short rounds. But I'm really interested to see what kind of fight you could have if you had like 2 really long rounds instead of like having 10 rounds of like 1 minute, for example.
Yeah, that was like some UFC old fights and most of Japan fights.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre actually wanted those type of fights. He's like, dude, we should have 1 round and decide the winner with that. So it's like no time limit, just fucking fight.
That's basically the Kasen Judo rules. No time limits, no rounds, and the only way to finish the fight is if the guy is stepping out, or you can pin him on the ground.
Yeah. So that's what he wanted. There's another guy, Demetrius Johnson. He's like, fuck, I want to like knee people on the ground or kick people on the ground. And he's in Japan now. He's in 1FC. And he was the champion until he got knocked the fuck. Like someone kicked the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, obviously. You wish you could like kick people in the face, but you realize that they can do that to you too.
You can do, yeah. And you see his nightmare. It almost looked like a gunshot. I remember one guy was like on all fours. He was like knocked out. Like he was hurt. And this guy was like kicked him in the like soccer kicked him in the head. He just looked like he died. It was like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
Jesus, that's fucking brutal.
Do that. Yeah, you could have like you could stomp people in the face. I remember Shogun used to double stomp. He used to jump in the air and fucking like I was like, whoa, this guy was
Ah.
trying to fuck you up. Like
Jesus
Just a
Christ,
quick
man.
question, Peter. Is there a way you can light a light? It's kind of fucking dark in your place. We can't see
Oh,
your
shit.
beautiful face.
Oh, my beautiful face. Oh shit,
Yeah.
I'll smile. Oh, I'll just start mooning you. One second.
Yeah.
I know.
Stop mooning me. That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, no, it's insane, man. Jesus Christ.
No, there were a lot of shit you could do in Pride, and Pride was kind of interesting also because instead of being cages, it was a ring. So basically, yeah, there were many reasons why, UFC was considered grappling friendly. The main one, me and Peter, we talked about it a little bit. It was the knee strikes in the face, because if somebody tries to grab you try to grab you on the waist, I think, like that part. Usually, the way they would avoid it is to put pressure on his back and then drop in on the floor. But a good follow up is like throwing a knee to the face. But in UFC, you can't throw the knee in the face.
No.
Oh wow.
So,
Not to a grounded opponent. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But in Pride, you could. So basically, that was already you see that it was like Pride. You had rules that kind of make sense if you wanted more standing type of fight. But like in UFC, that was like, and that has been a problem because even like it's tougher to get somebody to watch UFC for the first time when the match you show him is like just a guy trying to bring the other guy on the ground and not moving, not working, not doing anything.
Yeah, some do, because like the problem too is like there's some really good jiu-jitsu guys and people don't know what the fuck they're watching, so they're like, oh, what the fuck is this? This is bullshit. But if you understand what he's doing, he's like, oh shit, some of the positioning is stupid.
Yeah.
But
It's
like,
really good.
But it's like, yeah, in the beginning I was like very like strike heavy. That's why I liked George St. Pierre, because I remember my buddy would show me like Hoist Gracie. And I was like, this guy looks kind of like he's cool, but he's like kind of boring. Then he showed me Matt Hughes. I'm like, he's kind of boring. Then George, he was like more karate style in the beginning, so he was just like spin kicking everybody. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, I love this guy.
He kind of linked together how to be a good standing fighter and then being a good ground fighter.
Yeah, for a guy that didn't train wrestling in college or nothing, and he was like better than like most like wrestlers in the UFC. So it was
Jesus,
crazy.
Okay.
Oh, but because he went all in full on jiu-jitsu, right?
Nice.
For the grappling.
Yeah, he was full wrestler, but like he studied with a lot of jiu-jitsu like legends. So
Nice.
Yeah, because like the thing I remember I've read about, it's like catch wrestlers, they don't have that that notion of like guards and that kind of stuff. So compare, let's say, to jiu-jitsu where they have the guard and everything, where they have like setups to get ready to do some attacks. That where the catch wrestling kind of was behind jiu-jitsu.
But you still had good guy. You had Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett was like a UFC heavyweight champion back in the day. He got stripped because he was on steroids, but he was freaking like he went to Pride too. He was fucking up people. He was I remember one time he had a video where like he broke his pinky and he's all like, I just gotta pop it back, and he pops it back. He's like, real fight. I was like, what the go to a hospital, man? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, that's crazy.
You really think like a guy that his job is gonna get hit on the head is gonna be like, let's call 911 when his pinky get broken?
Some people do. Some people freak out. Some people are like, some people just like they'll be like, you okay? He's like, yeah. Pop your finger back in. I was like, what the like I saw that there's the other guy, Paulo Bontello, I think it was. He just like hit this dude and his finger popped, and he's just like, no, I'm good. He popped back in.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of the WW thing though.
Oh man, that's
that was Sin Cara. Sin Cara broke his pinky or one of his finger. He wanted to stop the match, but he was against Roberto Del Rio, and Roberto just fucking kicked him to throw him out the ring because he was pissed that he will stop that match for a broken finger.
That's amazing.
He started stopping him for real. Like he started like beating him up.
That is fantastic.
Del Rio's scary because he fought in Pride, but like I think the only fight that I seen with him was against Crow Cop, and he was fighting Crow Cop and he was doing pretty well. And then, but he was wearing a mask, and in the midway, he was fixing his mask, and then Crow Cop just knocked him out.
Like, dude, that is epic.
Crow Cop was a fucking monster, man. Is he still fighting?
Epic. No, he's gone. He was retired.
I've heard like last year or the year before, Fedor Emelianenko still fighting, so it's not impossible.
Fate. Yeah, it's not impossible, but like I think he stopped fighting. I forget where he was fighting.
Please tell me he did.
No, Fedor I think is still fighting, which is crazy. I'm like, dude,
It is.
But like he's still hurting people. He's still. The only thing is, if he cuts down to light heavyweight, I think he could actually get some wins. But like, but he's still hurting people. Like, I remember, like, I think his last fight, he hit like a double knockout. Like, it was like a double knockout, and then the ref was like waiting for whoever woke up first or something. Like they both fell, and he's like waiting, and then the other guy got up and just beat the shit out of him. But I was like, dude, like, you're still hitting hard. It's crazy.
That is.
He must be like over 50 years old or something.
He's probably younger than that. Like,
younger than that?
He's probably his brother. Yeah, it looks like he's
Alexander. Yeah.
Alexander. Yeah, but if no, Fedor is like, man, I don't know. This guy. I'm like, shit. It's just crazy.
He was a fucking monster back then.
He was a fucking he was still a monster till Verdum, when he met Verdum. Then
like heavyweight with technique.
Yeah, no, you have like
he's 44. You're right, man.
Yeah, he's 40. Yeah, no, he's not that old. Like, I think his brother, but his brother's weird because he was in a weird fight, and I think it was fixed. Like, he hit the guy, like he never touched the dude, and the guy got knocked out. We're like, what the fuck? Like,
which fight?
It was. I don't forget which fight that was, but it was such a weird.
Yeah, that sounds. I don't know, man. When you're mentioning that really sounds fixed.
But the thing is, like, Pride, they had a lot of fixed fights too. So it's like
because I do know.
Because you had like some like wrestling guys in there, so certain guys were like, so you see certain fights, you're like, what the fuck? You're like, oh, it's fixed. So there's fixed fights, there's freak fights, and then there's actual fights. So it was all weird.
Yeah, I know that's something Inoki used to do. Like, that's what they call Inokinism, and that almost killed wrestling in Japan. It's like him sending over wrestlers to get their ass kicked by MMA fighters.
Oh shit!
And then strapping belts to foreign wrestlers and fucking MMA fighters.
That's crazy.
It is. And then Ukes, the guy that do the WWE 2K video games, they've bought NGPW, and now that's pretty much all you know it right now.
Oh shit, that's really cool. But the thing, that's the thing, because that's what I was thinking about CM Punk. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, wrestling is different, but I thought his UFC losses would have maybe make him lose a little bit. Like a pop with the fans, but no, he still is big, so it's like, it's cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
It's it's interesting. That's all I'm getting out of it.
It's not like back in the 2000s when you were still a bunch of fucking people that didn't know that wrestling was fake, or at which extent wrestling was fake. So were nobody was shocked to see like CM Punk getting his ass kicked by MMA fighters back. Like, I'm pretty sure if we seen something like that in the 2000s, that would have been something pretty bad for wrestling.
Definitely.
Yeah, but now nobody gives a shit.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I shouldn't have expected that. But for some reason, I was like, I'm surprised. But I guess I'm thinking of like the old school Raw, because when people see like Austin and Tyson, they're like, oh man, Austin could take on Tyson. It's like, no, we can't, man.
No. The same thing with when they had when they had it on, I think it was Raw, it was for an event like Big Show versus Mayweather. Yeah. I'm like, for sure
Mayweather would have killed him.
Yeah, no, Mayweather did kill him. But here's the thing: like at the beginning of the match, you're like, okay, so Big Show's gonna kick his ass, and then you're like, but Big Show lost in the most embarrassing way, in my opinion. But then
I didn't watch the fight.
Oh, because so Mayweather was understanding how to beat him. So basically, he took a chair, Mayweather, and then was knocking Big Show constantly. And then he took, because Mayweather, he has a necklace and used that as a brass knuckle.
Yeah.
And he started beating him with it.
Yeah, but they only give him 2 punches. But then Big Show got up, and then Big Show grabbed Mayweather's hands, right, and he tossed him on the floor while in the ring. And then after that, Mayweather got out of the ring because like, fuck this, I can't do this anymore. So then Big Show went to go grab Mayweather, tossed him in the ring. And then literally Mayweather saw, those typical action movies, like you're looking at an object, and then you're looking at an object, and then he takes it. He has his chain in one hand, and then a chair in his other hand. Big Show is going up to him, and then that's when Mayweather was understanding. All right, so I gotta beat this fucking guy with a chair, and then at the end, just keep punching him in the face with my chain. So
Oh,
I'm like, wow, okay. Either this is fixed or Mayweather knew exactly what the
Yeah,
fuck.
it
he
is
was
Well,
doing.
fixed.
it's
It's
fixed,
wrestling.
man.
Yeah, no,
Have you
no.
been watching wrestling in the past 20 years?
Yeah,
I was thinking like Claudio forgets when he's watching wrestling. He's like,
Yeah.
like his technique is like not that good. It's like, no, he's
no,
No, but
he's
I would evaluate a wrestling match like that though.
yeah.
Yeah, because I like watching technical wrestling.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, that's what I was saying. Like for me, like I was evaluating. I'm like, like, and $1 million question that everyone had is, how the hell is Mayweather going to be beating Big Show, right? Because they advertised this
Of
as
course, Mayweather's gonna beat Big Show.
yeah, but
In the wrestling world, though, I'm kind of waiting because they throw each other fucking haymaker and nothing put them down. So there's that.
But
Mm.
but I just like the promo they did. Is like, Big Show has never been brought down.
Yeah, he has
Mayweather-
plenty of
What
time.
the
Yeah,
fuck are you talking about?
I know.
Fucking WWE, man.
I know.
That fucking promotion is like the
I know.
1984 of wrestling.
I know. And then for Mayweather's like, and he's a boxer. I forgot what it said. And then it goes, the boxer meets the wrestler. I'm like, who the fuck is advertising this? And then,
Yeah.
and then
Double
oh man,
revenge.
Have you watched UFC 1?
yeah.
That was basically it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
but I love honestly, those announcements for those promos got me. Like those, like, I'm like, oh man, I have to see how
The boxers against the wrestlers, and they have Antonio Inoki raising his hands, being like, "Hey man, I did that like in the 70s."
Yeah.
Or- oh
I
my
get
God,
the
what was it?
greatest guy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
or it's like saying, you're gonna get like those celebrity matches.
Yeah,
Where you get like I always wanted to see Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Batista. I don't know why. And then the announcer goes, Peter has to do is goes, Jean-Claude Van Damme never been beaten. Batista has been crying out of WWE, and now who's gonna get their revenge? You see these two fucking guys fighting at each other.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay, I want to like it's gonna switch off wrestling, but
Yeah.
I read
Yeah.
something off this like Marvel thing, and I was like, dude, that would have been freaking sick. So obviously at the end of Endgame, screw spoilers if you didn't see it.
yeah.
Come
That's
on,
been
go
a while.
ahead. Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
so I saw something. I was like, oh shit, this would be a fucking smart thing. So like, you remember Cap's old man at the end, right?
Yeah.
So one guy was saying like, you know what? Obviously, like circumstances happen, but they're saying the old man should have been Stan Lee, so to explain his cameos in each movie.
Oh,
That would have been a smart idea. I'm not.
But he
I'm-
died though.
Yeah,
so-
he died. Yeah, but it's like if it was him, if they, or even if they CGI'd him, because he wasn't moving a lot, so if they could just CGI'd him and then made it like Stan Lee at the end, and I'd be like, dude, that'd have been fucking sick.
I thought you were going for they went back in the past to get a younger version of Steve Rogers because they can't let a black guy being Captain America.
Oh man. By the way,
Bro, I'm retired. Nah, we can't let that happen.
by the way, what do you think about the new Shang-Chi movie?
I'm not watching.
Didn't watch it.
But
I'm
does he?
not, I can't.
but-
I can't watch it. I don't know why. There's something about. First of all, Peter, go ahead. I'm gonna say my thoughts, and you go ahead.
No, I was wondering, is he related to the Mandarin? Like the
here's
actual
the
the
Mandarin was a fucking hoax though in the MCU.
in MCU, but like, is he like the real one?
Maybe.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, because I've been reading up on this, and even people in the
Well,
chat, like, let me know. So
it's the one
apparently
people watching.
apparently the guy 10 Rings is part of the Doctor Strange team.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
yeah,
yes.
so
You're late. Hey, what
Yeah.
time is it in Australia?
Hey,
Yeah.
what
So that's
time
it.
is it,
But-
Jess? What's up?
Blimey,
but-
mate. What time is it in Australia?
but
That was
but
the
what
worst
I
Australian accent I couldn't pull off.
1000%,
but
man.
what I don't really like is the fact that the way the guy got to be the main character for Shang-Chi. He literally said,
Jeff.
"Oh, I'm Asian, but they don't cast main Asian stars as superheroes." And then the next day he got
Yeah,
this
you
role.
know what they do though? They do that in Hong Kong, so you know what
Really?
exactly what you have to do.
No,
Ah.
you know what they want? They want that freaking Chinese like viewership.
The
But it's like,
Chinese market, yeah.
but they don't like him. They don't like him. They don't like Marvel. They're like, yo, fuck that. Like they're not supporting that movie.
Really,
What? It's 8:14 on a Tuesday morning.
really,
Yeah, but
really.
they already producing like fucking kick-ass movies like in China, like wuxias and fucking action movies from Hong Kong. Why they
Yeah.
would need to like import them like how fast that has no fucking like thanks for letting us know, Jess. Like that's poorly done by some white guys from California.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
like the martial arts look terrible. Like I'm watching the
Yeah.
fights, I'm like, yo, this looks garbage.
Oh
and
yeah,
then, and
for
then
sure.
and he did something where I'm like, okay, you do that for like Batman or whatever. It's like, who are you? He did it for this movie.
Oh yeah, yo, that famous. Oh, I fucking hate that.
But, like when he did that, I was like, he just looked retarded. He's like, who are you? And he starts doing like freaking martial art things. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
bro, just tell me your name, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
no,
have to.
it's just,
You're like, well, why you flex? What you
No,
doing?
Oh,
but
boy.
no, but no, it's just like, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I
why?
watched the trailer. I was like, yeah, there's some Charles Brother movie with better choreography than
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
Yeah.
1000%.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then no, it's because I have a Facebook page, right, where it's like upcoming trailers, and I put, oh great, another romantic comedy by Marvel. I got like 20,
What?
like 20 hearts because I put, oh,
On
another.
TikTok?
No, it was on Facebook. Like you can see, it's a page where I show
For
you upcoming
Shang-Chi?
trailer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Shang-Chi's
oh
a
great.
romantic comedy.
Well, let's.
No, I
wait.
just called it a rom-com just supposed to say it's market shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
I guess.
He was trying to make a point actually.
Yeah, because let's admit some Marvel movies are like, I have a feeling that this is gonna be a comedy. I just have that feel. I'm like, it's gonna be a goofy.
It is a comedy. There was jokes in
Yeah,
the,
it's
in
gonna
the
be
trailer.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
jokes
okay.
in the movie. It's Marvel. Marvel realized they saw after Thor, the second Thor, they're like, dude, we're gonna put comedy in every fucking aspect
Which
of
doesn't
everything.
fucking make
Yeah.
sense, man.
Let's
That
get
doesn't-
these depressing open micers to write jokes for us.
Yeah, because it's like, oh man, like Thor Ragnarok, people love that. I like aspects of the movie. I like certain things about the movie.
Hey,
Like, oh, it gets me
Emily.
into-
Hey, Emily. Yeah.
Emily.
Emily.
Yeah. What were you saying, Peter?
No, I like certain aspects of like like the Grandmaster and like
I didn't-
like
yeah.
what what is his technology. I was actually interested in it, but then it just turned into like jokes. It was just everything
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
a freaking joke. I was like, dude,
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a
What I
joke
like
like every 3 seconds. Every 3
Yeah.
I
seconds
want
was a
by me.
punchline.
I want by me. I
Yeah.
want by me.
I want you
Ugh.
honestly. What my
I want an
favorite
old
Thor-
Asian dude being racist toward white people.
Oh no, we're definitely not gonna get that. But honestly, my favorite Thor was Thor, like the second one, because I'm like, all right, that's.
I
cool.
like the second one. I like
The
aspects.
second
of it,
one's
yeah.
the best one, because and then they had the third one. I'm like,
But people
I
hated
can't-
one. People hated the second one.
Yeah,
The
which I
second
don't
one-
remember why.
The first one I liked.
The first one was good. The second was better in my opinion,
Yeah.
and then the third, I'm like, this is like a comedy garbage festival. I can't.
It was just like the guy, the first villain in the beginning of the movie that you one shotted. You beat this guy so easily.
yeah.
Is the guy that's gonna beat the unstoppable girl at the end. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense.
I'm like, yeah, and you're gonna bring him, fucking. But actually, I went with Ben and Ben Cardilli, and we saw the Suicide Squad on Saturday.
Name
Oh, was it
drop.
good?
It was good. You know what? I enjoyed it. For
Well,
what
yeah,
it was.
I mean, it's better. It's better than Suicide Squad 1 was so I couldn't
Oh
believe
fuck!
that.
Oh fuck! I
couldn't
bought the
believe it.
director's cut.
I didn't even watched it.
Oh, you know what, dude? Watching this movie high is not gonna make it any better. I'm just.
Oh shit, that's a new level of bad.
Because what I did.
Not Fantastic Four bad, but it's bad. It's
Yeah, but I have
no,
just
no,
only
it's
so
worse.
much time in my day. Like I cannot like spend time risking to not enjoy myself. So that's why I get
Yeah.
high.
No, I
Sure.
no, like I saw, I the idiot that I am. I bought the Suicide Squad, the first one, director's cut, and I'm like, all right, you know what? It's not gonna be bad. I put it in 10 minutes. I go, what the fuck did I do with my life, man? It was.
No,
I'm like,
I there's no way I could watch that movie fully. Like I was watching it, and I was
Oh,
watching the
man.
beginning of it, and I'm like, this is dumb. Like
I can't. This
this is dumb. Like and then when I found out who the final boss is, I'm like, there's no way.
Why
any of these guys-
watching fake martial arts shit when you can watch a good series called The Warrior? I'm not sure when the second season is gonna be out, but it's available on Crave. You can watch it. It's pretty cool. It's based on something that Bruce Lee wrote a while back, and they're doing an air interpretation of it. The story is kind of a mix of Western and wuxia movie, like a Chinese martial art movie, and it's pretty cool because like they kind of mix the both universe, and that happens in like San Francisco back in the 19th centuries.
Nice.
So you
Yeah,
see like Chinese immigrants like fighting off a bunch of like racist Irish people.
Oh man, that's fucking
yeah,
And
amazing.
they
but
even have
Oh
And
yes.
there's even a full episode when they go to the Wild West and they start doing martial art against cowboys.
Oh
okay.
my god,
This is
yes.
fucking cool.
This
Like
is fucking
the intro music is badass.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm not saying like. Okay, if you could compare like, okay, we'll watch a quick movie compared to a show. Like, yeah, usually it takes me a while to get into a show. But it's
Yeah.
like, okay, if it's a quick movie, I'm like, okay, it's gonna last like max 2 hours. So I'm like, let me just like take a look and see how bad it is. But it was just like, nah, I can't do this.
Actually, you know what's a really good series?
What's
Into
that?
the Badlands.
Into the
I heard
badass.
about that. I heard about that.
hated it.
Yeah,
Really?
heard.
Hated it.
You're not the only one who says that. Like I enjoyed season 1. And
Yeah, but I should be a fan of it because I know that they really try their hardest to get people like me who actually enjoy like Chinese movie and that kind of stuff. But it feels like when I watch it, it feels like they're trying too hard to pander to me, and they
Yeah.
kind of miss what we actually enjoy from wuxia movies, like
Yeah.
like Heroes or like Seven Sword or the 36th Chamber of Shaolin.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Like
basically,
the raid was like my movie. Like
yeah,
that.
The raid,
raid
yeah,
one,
the
the
raid
raid
was
2
good.
was
Raid
good
one,
too.
Raid 2 was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
it was.
but no, but I just love the when they for the trailer for Into the Badlands on AMC, like from the studio that brought you The Walking Dead.
Oh, fuck
Producers
that.
who
I wouldn't
brought you
watch
The
it. I
Walking
wouldn't watch
Dead.
it. I wouldn't
And-
watch it. Walking Dead's garbage.
Oh
Hot
man,
garbage.
yo,
Hot.
It's not that bad though. Like it's
But The
just
Walking-
like it's just leading nowhere.
oh
No,
my
no.
God,
Because
The
like
Walking
my
Dead,
buddy
I'm like,
showed me those comics back in the day, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm interested in the show. When I saw like, oh shit, they put in characters. I'm like, wait a minute, they're not in the comics. Oh, they're gonna fucking die. And then like Daryl's like doing like, I'm like, dude, this guy like he can't die in this show.
yeah, no, Daryl actually. Spoilers for people watching this. In The Walking Dead, you only see a crossbow. There's no guy named Daryl. But then in the show, and here's the thing, there's a guy who Frank Darabont. He's the original creator of season 1, but then he left halfway of season 2 due to creative differences. He was saying is that he wanted to kill off Daryl within the first 2-3 seasons, but because people were tuning in for
They liked it.
they liked it, so that's why to this day. And then they're gonna do a spin-off about Daryl and some other bitch named Carol. About her. I'm like, why can't you just
That's why it's tough to do good series, because when like you start having viewership getting in and like you start trying to pander to these fucking people, you don't take risk. And like it's exactly what happened to Game of Thrones. Like the 8th season would have been so much better if Tyrion. They went with like basically the plan. I feel like it's the plan of George R. Martin, making Tyrion the main bad guy at the end.
How did it?
No. Tyrion wasn't the main bad guy at the end. No, Tyrion.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, you're saying like he should have been the main bad guy.
Yeah, like he should have been like really went over. Like he has like basically him getting off King Landing. It's like the backstories of every like villains in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, like I would have expected him to be the one that influenced Daenerys to burn the whole town, because that's what he wanted.
But the thing is, they fucked up on the story, because when he leaves, the thing is, his brother is supposed to tell him the truth about his ex-wife. They took that out.
I heard
Which would have been super important to make him even hate his own family.
Yeah. So now it would make sense to like, okay, I'm gonna go to Daenerys and just fuck up everything.
Yeah.
So then if it was like Tyrion was the one that changed Daenerys, then yeah, okay, fine, I get it. But like no, it was just like he was like a neutral character the whole time.
He was trying to save as many lives as he can.
Like he's a good guy till the end. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, but and even that was my main. There's a lot of issues with that show, but like to me, my main issue is that you build up the Night King, you build up the zombies
for being really important.
Yeah,
important for 8 seasons.
That was.
And then you kill him off like you didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
I was like, holy shit!
I'm like, when that battle in season 8 happened, for me, in one of my opinions, one of the best episodes, even though it was fighting in the dark. I just loved it. But you're gonna keep me on the edge of my seat for 8 seasons. Oh, what the fuck are happening with zombies? And then they kill them in the most cheapest way. you could
Yeah.
possibly imagine. I'm like, I had to wait 8 seasons for this garbage. Like, what the fuck?
Of course, of course. If you look the modern landscape, it's gonna be like Sansa giving the killing blow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? I'd rather Sansa just doing it. Like, put Sansa to fucking just kills the guy.
Yeah. Why the fuck not at this point?
Yeah, just like, but the thing is, they're saying like, okay, you know what? It's all building up for Jon Snow, but the way they build it up is like either it's Jon Snow or Jaime Lannister or anybody else to fight. You could have even been Theon. It could have been like Theon's like
but that makes
redemption
sense
arc.
that it's Bran though. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that was
Bran,
George R. Martin plans from the get go. It's
That's
just a
Bran.
problem. The showrunners didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
no,
So
no,
basically, it
HBO.
comes off as coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No. But they you straight started seeing it. Like they wanted a female. They changed it because they're like, oh shit, everything's changing to like we need a female lead to
Yeah.
take out this Maybach. I think we need it. Like Arya still had a major plot point to kill
Yeah.
Cersei. That was a major plot point for her.
That was really important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like also Daenerys, like from the get go, I never cheered for her because I always seen in her like that she would burn a whole city if she could. Like people were all in shock for that. It's like, it comes out of nowhere. No, it doesn't come out of nowhere. Like when you look what she did in the Free Cities, the way she ruled, the way she was doing her thing. Yes, we all agree that the atrocity she did because that was to slave owners. But don't forget, if she doesn't get things her way, she turns pretty fast to her father's side.
No, but like legit, like if you built it up like, okay, you know what? They killed her friend. They killed like a whole bunch of people of her people. Okay, she like if you made it in a way that's like you almost have to make it into like the viewer's eyes. Are like, okay, if you were in this position and you're like trapped, would you burn the city down or would you like do a diplomatic thing or would you? And then she started burning the city down. I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of get why she burned the city down. This is like you already won, and she's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill everything." It's like, whoa, okay, like she never does that. She never done that.
Exactly. So
she never done that at all.
That's why Tyrion should have been the guy that pushed her to do that.
Which would have been better. Which would have been if
that
he
would
done
have
it.
been way more dramatic.
Then I'd be like, oh shit, like Tyrion's really a Lannister at heart, which is like he's really a bad
he's even
guy.
worse than that. Because can you imagine a fucking Tywin burning the whole city just to rule it?
Yeah, like Tywin wouldn't do that.
Yeah, his fucking daughter, would do it because for her, like, it's a life and death. So if she fails, she dies.
Yeah,
she'd do anything. Yeah. So she tell that. So the whole arc for her to become the queen of the city, it's fucking amazing because it works for characters because that's what a character would do.
Yeah.
All makes sense.
Which I agree with. And then you had the Valonqar thing. You had like which was like where Cersei
the Golden Company that just been brushed off toward nowhere.
Well, like you understand, like the Hound, Jorah Mormont, like all these epic characters in the show wanted to go to the Golden Company. These guys did nothing. They got off.
And they were all scared of them. Like they have been built up to finally do nothing.
Do nothing.
Yeah. It's even as anticlimactic as Sting in WWE.
Pretty much. 1,000%. It's the same damn thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. And then they had a Daryl moment too, because Braun's not really he comes in the book and then he disappears after I think the fifth book or the fourth book. And then in this show, this guy's like, I'm like, holy crap, you're legit Batman, man. You go every battle you survive. I think in the 8th season he had like a dream sequence. He just magically bypassed everybody, threatened your generals, and he just bounced. You're like, whoa, dude, what do you have magic or something? Like, what? How the fuck did you get in there?
That's my problem too. I'm like,
he's on ashish. He's an assassin.
You
know those Middle Eastern assassins back in the Crusades.
Yeah, but this guy's worse. This guy's legit like Assassin's Creed. Like he's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
He's Ezio. He's legit Ezio. Like
that's basically what I said that because that was based on them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is like it was fucking it was just not like everything was just like you could tell the writing just like and
that went to shit. Like and also they were really tired of doing Game of Thrones and they wanted to do something else.
Yeah, and that fucked them over on
that show. That show.
Yeah, because you're supposed to do the Star Wars series. They're like, no, you're not touching.
And that was shit too.
No. They were supposed to touch the series, and Disney, like they're like, no, you're not touching none of this shit.
Nah, that's why you should always finish good whatever you're working on.
Yeah, no, but I feel like that's the problem with HBO. Like besides The Sopranos, like the HBO had terrible endings for TV shows, like Boardwalk Empire, garbage. Game of Thrones.
Oh, but that was a good show starting.
Yeah, but the ending, the Westworld. I'm like, like season 3.
Oh, did that finish?
Season 3.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So the first 2 seasons, it's cool, right? So it's basically about
was okay. The ending was
but season 2, 3. It's like it's taking place outside that Westworld, right?
Okay, yeah.
It started off really, but then you're like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck kind of garbage is it? And then you figure out like they told you, oh, this world is all, it's like a made up like robotic world, right?
Yeah.
But then they bring that in season 3. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, like that's the twist from season 2. We knew that, but yet you're still what?
No, they're probably building up. Well, I don't know if Joey's gonna watch it.
No, I don't think so.
Like it's just like, okay, you made this robotic world, and then the robots are so like human, like you can't tell.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. I know, like there's Ed Harris in it. We don't know what the fuck he's doing at first.
That's it. Exactly. But then, like one of the plot points is that the people that are working, but I'm not gonna tell you which characters, but the people that are working on it, like the people like they're supposed to be like the technicians are robots too. So now you're trying to figure out who's the puppet master.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so but in season 3,
can you imagine? There's one that one of the technicians become like the Malcolm X of the fucking robots, and he starts like implementing into them like all revolutionary ideas.
But here's the thing, though.
That's what happened. Oh yeah, that's predictable.
But here's the thing, though. Like when Ed Harris is supposed to be a lone ranger, right? A lone hero.
Right. Yeah.
But then as the series goes on, you're like, the fuck? It's not about him.
Diet Pepsi.
No, it was never about him. It's about there's 3 main ones. There's the one girl that actually leaves the place.
Yeah.
So now the girl that leaves the place, the main girl is supposed to be, there's something about her. And then the dude that wants a world where you can start killing things, and killing the robots are like the thing. So it's like, now the robots can hurt the humans. And he's like, oh fuck, I'm fucking them. Yeah, I'm down. And so it's like a whole
when your life is on the line, eh? It's funnier.
Because like when you're in the game, like, they can't hurt you, but now they can hurt you. So he's like, oh shit. Yeah. But now like one's trying to escape to the real world, so you're like, oh shit. Like, so now how is she gonna survive without a power source? How is she gonna fucking like what you could? And is there more people out in the regular world about it? So that's why I was like, is
there other team type of world, right?
Yeah, like that's the thing, you don't know. So
can you imagine like if there's the European medieval thing trying to get out, and then you have like the Japanese samurai thing, like you have a bunch of fucking nerds looking at it and being like, see, I told you the Japanese samurai would kick
I'm sure it's what's that game? I forgot that game. That's
For Honor. Like it's a fucking shitty game about swords and stuff. And like I had a friend of mine that worked at Ubisoft. It's like, see, we made it really realistic. I'm like, no, there's no way you can make a sword fight really realistic, because it would be fun to play with a controller.
But here's the thing, and then there's like another show called Raised by Wolves, which I'm like, oh man, this is gonna fucking like you already know the twist within the 3rd episode. I'm like, fuck's sakes, man.
Which?
Raised by Wolves.
What happened?
It's basically it's one of these robot things, and people are like, oh, the robots are blah, 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 evil.
The robots are trying to kill us. Okay, cool.
But then there's a plot.
I don't blame them though. Sorry? Look at how we have treated the black people right up until now, and how we're gonna treat the fucking robots. Just a matter of time before they start killing us. Like the way I insult Alexa, I feel stupid right now.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But there's a twist. It's like the humans are bad and the robots are good. I'm like,
okay, that I could have seen coming.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
That's why I started with my black people thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
We discriminate the discriminated that are going to raise up to us and kill us all
in order to be discriminated.
I wonder if those scriptwriter figured themselves like thinking about like getting stabbed by a bunch of like disfranchised people.
I don't don't know, man. That's a good question. That's something I'm trying to figure
Because
out.
to a certain point, you have to realize they're not part of like the discriminated or the disfranchised. They're part of the elite.
Yeah.
Make a fuck ton of money.
Well, I mean, whoa,
Not all of
you say elite, but it's like you know there's levels to the game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like,
There's
you
like,
be like,
I know that
I'm the white guy, but it's like
there's different stratas. I know that.
yeah, there's like you can't get because like people do people in each race will say something, but it's like nah, like the guys that have the money and the power, like they're looking at you guys like what the fuck are you talking about?
It's fucking, yeah, I know that's fucking hilarious because when I was in Cégep, I noticed like the most left wing people I know were their parents were fucking wealthy compared to mine, and by no mean they were like those disfranchised people who were always talking about. And like, but you're no part of this franchise. You never been disfranchised in your life. The worst thing that ever happened to you is your parents telling you to go clean your fucking room, and that's it.
Pretty much, pretty much. But you could tell the difference. Like when you start seeing like people that have money, it's like, oh shit, it's very weird. Like they really like. I mean, certain people like that work for them, like money. I find like they're very more compassionate. But like the guys that are probably on top, it's like, man, they really look down, man. They just like certain people, not everybody. Like everybody's different, but like
no. But I feel like when you're wealthy, you always feels that there's wealthier people than you, and then you have the same. What is interesting is they have the same discourse that you would expect from somebody like their parents are factory workers or really, really poor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's
like a lot of time I said, shut the fuck up. Your parents are fucking lawyers. You're not part of like the disfranchised people. You're not oppressed. You're part of the well-being.
No, I mean yes and no, because like you never know. Like let's say like Kevin.
Yeah, you never know what his life is. I know that, but
no, because like let's say like Kevin O'Leary, he's like, yeah, I'll support my kids. I'll make sure they go to colleges. I'll give them funds to do the thing. But if they're like, oh, can we go like when we go on a plane? Can we go on like business class with you? They're like, no.
No, I've read that and it's good.
Yeah. Which is like, he's gonna teach you how to build the money. So it's like,
exactly.
If you want to be in the first class, you got to make that money, and but he'll teach you how to make the money, which is like I like that. He's not like giving you riddles, which I find like at the lower end. I feel like parents like maybe don't make that much money. They put these riddles out, but it's like they don't even know how to make that money. So it's just like it's all a game. Whereas like certain parents like they'll teach you like, okay, listen, Matt, like. There's a guy named Dame Dash that does like he has like a lot of rap recording studios. He'll be like he tells kids, okay, go out and sell t-shirts, but he's teaching you how to sell. He's teaching you like he also put guards around him. He's like, yo, go out there, sell. This is how you make money. Now all you have to do is pick another item, whether it's freaking food or whatever, and go sell that, man. And he's just teaching them.
You figure out something that people need or want, and then you provide it.
But then you have people that want to do the 9 to 5. They're like, yeah, the job will take care of you. And it's like, whenever you go in that mentality, when you go in that mentality, it's like, yeah, everyone feels like, yeah, everything's secured. But like when you get fired, like, oh shit, what do I do?
No, for sure.
The system is broken.
Oh yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, and that's another thing that makes me laugh. I know a lot of people have 9 to 5 jobs. Like, oh no, man, the job's gonna take care of me. I'm gonna get this insurance. But then when they get fired. Then
they start holding for Trump and eating the immigrants like the rest of their cousins.
Exactly. I'm like, no, man.
That's fucking hilarious. Like, you know how fast that happened? Like in South Park, you remember that episode where you had like their fucking parents being like, oh no, you're being racist toward the people from the future. Come on. And then there's their job getting taken away and then they became the racist also themselves.
Yeah,
it's fucking good. I know people like that. It's fucking good. I love them. Yeah. Like they were all in for the wokes, and then they're starting to get their ass kicked by them, and they're like, "No, that's getting a bit too far."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like even the thing with like the vaccination thing, I have no problem with the vaccination. Vax or no vax, I have no problem. I said it from the beginning. The moment you put the passport thing in, I have a problem with that. Even if vaccine or not, I have a problem with that.
Because the thing is, I thought that was just the PDF with the QR code. Yeah. I didn't know for the app though. Like if it's an app I have to install on my phone, you can go fuck yourself.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Or a picture.
That's exactly.
No, fuck that. I already have a PDF with a QR code. Stop wasting my time. I have the PDF on my phone. Use it.
Yeah, I was talking with Steve. and Steve believes that this is going to be another reason. Like the government knows that this is going to fail, and he goes by November. He thinks and he hopes this does not happen. That we're gonna go through another lockdown. He goes,
oh yeah, I'm sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. But look at
But the fucking
Israel.
media, that's gonna be on the fucking
no.
media.
Kiki's saying no, you don't have to download it. But I don't know. We'll see.
I don't have to download it and install it.
Yeah, the QR code.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, QR code.
They can. Yeah, get my ass government. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not installing their fucking app. I have the PDF on my phone with a QR code. Why you give me that if that's not enough?
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't need anything else. You fucking crazy fuck.
I know.
Well, no, as long as I'm not for there's the thing, like with the passport, like if you ask me to show you like the little QR code, I'll show you, it's fine. But if you ask me to install an app on my phone, you can go fuck yourself. That's not happening. I'm not install. You don't have to ask me to install shit on my on anything I have.
Okay, but when they say you can't get into gyms, you can't get on the bus, you can't get like that. That's what the.
But I already have that. I have a PDF with a QR code that says I've been vaccinated twice.
Yeah.
And I have a picture saying that I got vaccinated. And you know what? For as a diabetic, I have to get a third booster shot soon. So everyone who's doesn't have diabetes, they're saying twice. But for me, in my case, I have to show three times.
But they're already talking about biotech. Like I said, I don't know. I said the passport thing is just like it's just dangerous. All
it is. It is. And you know what?
There's been a lot of misinformation. Like just to prove, I thought we had to download a fucking app. Now I know we don't.
No, because I remember the guy was saying. Yeah, the guy was saying that, but maybe it's just for the companies, I guess.
No, but hold on. Technically speaking, like so here's the thing I'm trying to understand. All right, so us stand-up comedians. Let's say we're not vaxxed, but we are vaxxed, but we don't have vaccines. Yeah. Are we still allowed to go to a place because technically we're working?
Technically, yeah. So if we're working, technically, even let's say if I have I have one, and after I have to wait till like freaking. Like, can I get in? Like, there's other people that are saying like, workers don't have to get vaxxed. So it's like, well, technically, I'm a worker.
But hold on, this is gonna be bullshit though.
That's fucking weird though. That they will ask a bunch of people not vaccinated to control a bunch of people vaccinated in order to enter the business.
Yeah,
that the guy not vaccinated is getting offer a couple of services.
Yeah. Here's the thing though,
and again, one of them carrying food around and delivering it to the table.
Yeah. Here's the thing. And I spoke about this with Steve too. He goes, but what Steve thing again? Steve's trying to understand this. So let's say I'm vaxxed and I'm coming to your restaurant, right? He goes from apparently from the rumors that he heard, it's like if you're not vaxxed in my restaurant, you're not gonna, but you're still doing stand up or doing being in a band, right?
Yeah.
You cannot be served because you're not vaxxed. That's what I heard.
Let's see. Okay, let's see how it fucking plans out, because that government, one thing that has been like consistently bad with them, it's not so much their management than their fucking communication.
Yeah.
Like the number of time, like last summer, we thought that everything will close again during the summer, and actually nothing happened.
Yeah.
But wait. Okay. But what are unvaccinated people going to do then for work, lol? Exactly. That's taking away their freedom, right? They have to be careful how they do this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's everything. That's the whole issue with everything.
Yeah.
Like the states is taking longer for them to pass that, because there's certain states that are like, no, we're not for this shit.
But in Quebec, though.
Quebec. Legault wants just because
he wants it. You just want to. But like, we
don't even know. It doesn't seem too clear to me if I have to install something on my phone or if I don't.
Well, hold on.
I'm gonna find that. Yeah, I'm gonna find an interview. I'm gonna find an interview where because it was in French, but I remember because one guy was complaining, they're like, yeah, there's like an app. There's an app, but I saw it in a guy in New York with the same app where you just freaking. Like it says it has your thing, and you could just tag it, and then they beep it, and then you can go in.
Yeah, that's.
Oh wait, okay. So there's a paragraph there. A difference between proof of vaccination and a vaccination passport. I'm gonna put that tab on the share, so it's not gonna be too long.
Yeah.
So
when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, that's that. I'm like, that's gonna be a problem. that's gonna be a problem. And I don't like. I don't think every restaurant's gonna go at it at first
No, there's
till the
already
pressure.
Okay, so electronic proof of vaccination is the PDF document you can download from a computer or mobile device. It has your personal information, details of the vaccine you received, the result of your first positive COVID-19 screening test, if you receive a vaccine dose at least 20 days after the screening test, and a QR code that contain this information. To learn more, blah, blah. The vaccination passport is a tool. They never tell you what the tool is, by the way. That will interpret information in your proof of vaccination to determine your level of protection against COVID-19. It will not show your personal information or information about your medical or vaccination history. Yeah, that I don't give a shit. But the problem is, like, why is it something I need to install on my phone? They don't say it.
They don't say it there, but there was an interview where the guy says like in a couple weeks they're going to show you where you could download it and so then you just like, because then it's almost like, it's weird because I found this out on, you know what, I saw this on Discord and I'm like, oh yeah, for sure the government's going to do it. Like let's say
the thing that kind of freaked me out though, it's they're not forward about it. They don't, at this point, like by reading this, they don't say if you have to install it. Like the PDF one, they're going to tell you it's a PDF.
Yeah. If you say it's a PDF, okay, fine. But I think the vaccination thing is like you just put it on your phone.
Yeah,
it's like an app you put on your phone. Okay, I think Apple already. Vance was showing me that last year. Like they already have a thing like oh, they're like getting ready, like what, you just download the app and then you tap it. But then obviously everything's gonna freaking. But like the moment I saw it on Discord, like let's say on Discord, let's say you don't have your password, right? Like you forgot your password and you're trying to go on PC. You could take your phone. There's a QR code thing. You put scan. You beep it. You put it on your computer screen, and it'll automatically log you in through that.
Yeah,
the moment I saw that, I'm like, oh, dude, the government easily. You just be like, yeah, download this app, and then boom, okay, you got vaccinated.
That was a thing for a while though. Like that those were because those are concepts from what we call the Internet of Things, where you have like objects that can just talk to the internet without like having any operation from anybody on a computer. Like your fridge, for example, or whatever. And they had tags called RFID tags, and basically that was the same principle. You had a one, and then if you needed to count something, like for say in a crate without opening it, all you need to do is to pass a one like in front of it.
One,
So that's pretty much the same principle.
Same thing. Okay.
Yeah, no, we hope that. But again, like I think
I think it's just make it easier for people to find it instead of like looking through the pics and email. Yeah, but I think also what it helps though, the thing is like the PDF, like you scan it, it tells you how many times you have been vaccinated, but they don't tell you like if you waited for the 21 day to actually get vaccinated, or like did you did everything properly. Like the way they explain it on the government website, it's an app that will interpret those values. But again, like tell it if you have to install it, because I'm telling you, if you have to, if people are reading this, they don't know if they have to install it on their phone, and they learn it the 1st of September, people are gonna fucking yell about it.
Yeah. No, I have it saved as a picture on my phone, and I just take it over.
And to follow us around. Yeah, I'm not and also there's that too.
But I remember because I saw it. It's like a weird yellow like highlight thing. Like and it has like the the square, the whatever, the code thingy.
Yeah, because
like
it's
I remember I
supposed to
seen
read it and then spread it. So
yeah, so when I saw that, and I'm like, I saw the Discord thing, I'm like, oh yeah, because it's probably an app that you got to download. Because I remember I saw it was in a Quebec press conference, they showed it, and then I saw it someone in New York doing and I looked at it, it was the same thing. It was the same thing. They freaking.
What if the app go bugging? What if they do an update? So everybody stay home during the update?
Dude, no one knows. This, honestly, I am waiting until this is going to blow up in the government. I'm waiting for this to blow up in the face.
Oh, because I've been working in software for a long time. I know all these fucking things work. They never work properly on the launch.
They're not going to watch come September 1st and watch how many stores are there's glitches and this and that.
Yeah.
It's like
they're gonna have a lot of fucking problem.
Oh, they are.
I'm telling you, building a software like this, that short notice, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, but it's just for entry. But like, think about it. Remember when we opened up?
Maybe the app will be easier. Maybe the app will be easier to see if it's you or you're using someone else called what?
Maybe Apple be easier to see if it's you or you're using someone. Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Can't wait to see the shit show. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. It's gonna be, but no, but I was talking about it with Sid. He goes, man, like that's why he's scared a little bit during the festival as well. He goes, man, like if restaurants got to check for the vaccine passports, you think people are gonna go out?
Ben no. Ben
No,
no.
No.
Fuck this. They're not gonna
exactly,
go out for no. It's a more hassle added. And
exactly,
also,
exactly.
okay, let's say we are look, we all agree the fucking vaccine works, okay?
Yeah,
If you're the
I
government,
mean,
okay, and
I
now
mean,
you and now no no no.
no, no,
Let me
wait.
finish what I'm about
Yeah,
to say.
yeah.
So if we all agree the vaccine works and you
Hoping like,
decide all of a sudden that the only people that can get out is people with a vaccine,
yeah.
why not full capacity?
What? That's why I don't understand.
Right?
That's
Am I
why.
retarded or something?
No. See, here's my thing. My thing is okay. Okay. The people that got vaccinated, they're safe. Now they're saying, oh shit. Since the like, I don't know if there's like a shedding or whatever the fuck is some breakthrough freaking thing, but like apparently if if it goes on to an unvaccinated person, then he gets infected, and you still could get infected. But
Yeah.
now they're saying it's the other way. They're saying like, oh,
You can get it and transmit it. But that we
yeah,
already know.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
because getting vaccinated doesn't protect you against the fucking virus. That's never been the point. It's bad communication again. There's a
Yeah.
problem with the authorities. They communicate really poorly. The
Yeah.
vaccine doesn't protect you. It just prevents you from getting the worst case of the virus. That was the
thing,
narrative
yeah.
I always had from the fucking the
From the
authorities.
beginning,
So I
yeah.
don't understand how people get all these fucking interpretations out of it.
But that's it, because that's just bad trip. Because now if you're saying, oh, take the vaccine, if you're saying like, oh, this vaccine fights against COVID, if you say that, now they're like, well, wait a second, you say it fights against COVID, but we still got to do COVID restrictions. What the fuck's this
Yeah.
vaccine doing? So now if you say like, oh, you're just neutralizing certain effects, and it's like, it's still gonna get people on like, whatever.
You're
Let-
gonna
let-
feel under the like the way I understand it is you're gonna feel a little bit under the weather, but you're not gonna die out of it. You're not gonna go to the hospital. You're not gonna take a hospital bed.
Yeah, but then it's like the other problems. Like, okay, if let's say it's like, let's say you had it already, and then and like you don't really feel like any effects. It's
Yeah.
like now you tell someone, okay, get vaccinated. Is it gonna get rid of the vaccine? Is it gonna get rid? And you have poor communication. You say like, oh no, it's supposed to. It's not really do anything, but like just get the vaccine. They're like, well, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
already had it.
yeah,
It's not that
exactly.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah, not putting
well,
something in my body if you don't know what it
exactly.
does. Fuck off.
No,
There's
Yeah.
that too.
Actually,
Yeah.
Like
actually,
a
you
lot
know
of
something?
people, like that's the problem with today's debate is you have a bunch of people that trust science, but they don't understand the science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right?
here's
Well,
the
then-
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, okay, going back to when I got
But
hospitalized.
but like they didn't explain it full. Like it's
Yeah.
hard to explain to someone that's not really in that industry.
There's
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
So you're like you're trying to be like, yo, trust us, and it's like, well, who the fuck are you? People don't even trust big companies. So now you're gonna
Yeah.
tell them like put
No, but
something.
the
Sorry?
way, no, I was saying like when I was hospitalized and when I got my first vaccine, the way they told me to take the vaccine, it's like, oh hey, so you're gonna get your first your first vaccine. Okay. You didn't warn me. Well, you didn't tell me about it. You didn't see if I'm gonna accept it or not. But
Yeah.
no, but they're like, no, we recommend you take it. And then throughout the day that I was hospitalized, right, I was
No, they
taking
took
a
for.
nap.
I guess they were just taking for granted. You would say yes.
Yeah, but here's and yeah. So I was taking a nap, right, and then I'm like, and I didn't even feel this. So I'm taking a nap, and I just feel like a nurse is coming and stab me. I'm like, and I get up.
No,
and
that
afraid.
was me butt fucking you.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's normal.
No, yeah. So yeah, no. So I got up and
That's
afraid,
normal.
and I see the nurse is stabbing. She goes, I'm giving you the vaccine. I'm like, yo, it's like fucking 3 a.m. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that happened to me. They were doing like blood sampling on me while I was sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's at the end of her shift. She needed it to
Yeah, she's
get
like,
done, and
I'm not gonna
then
lie.
yeah, it sucks.
Sorry, what are you saying, Joey? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. But what I was saying is like basically she was maybe at the end of her shift, and she was like she needed it to be done before she goes home. So
But-
maybe that was why. That's
by the
fucking
way-
shitty to do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by the way, I just love this because my sisters, they work, they're in hospitals. And the beginning of last year, all the governments like, oh, these nurses and doctors, they're heroes. They're they're in the front lines trying to save us from COVID. Now it's like, get the vaccine or you're fucking fired. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Out of this. Where did this come out of nowhere?
I mean,
you know?
it makes sense.
Makes sense though.
It makes sense in a way. Like, yeah, okay, if you're on the front lines dealing with COVID patients, yeah, like you want them to build resistance. But it's like I said, it's the same thing. It's very tough to be like, okay, put something in your body that like we're telling you to put it in your body. Don't worry about it, and then you're pressuring everybody. Okay, if you're not vaccinated, you don't get to live like the regular life. But it's like we were doing that with the restriction, so it's like it's weird to it's weird to me. My thing that I'm weird about is the prizes. I don't like. Oh, if you get this, you get a free burger. You get a first hot dog. Do you get a? Is this a health crisis or a lottery? Like what are we doing?
No,
here?
but
yeah, because it seems to me the price you're giving me it's even worse than what could be in that fucking vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's even less healthier than whatever the fuck might be in it.
Yeah, no, it's fucking.
I'm gonna try the Trump remedy. At least he wasn't giving me anything worse. Hey, well, you want the vaccine, and then you get some free crystal meth.
Yeah,
hey man, it's stupid. Well, look. I'm curious.
All right, so let's wrap it up. What you were about to say?
So no, I'm just gonna say let's see how disaster is gonna end. Folks, there's links here at the bottom. We're doing our open mic. Peter's hosting this Thursday, and then we're gonna just
you're hosting Thursday. None of us is gonna be there.
Well, no, you and Victoria are not gonna be there. I'm gonna be there with Peter.
Okay,
and we're gonna find a new venue for September. Anyways, so there you go, folks.
You could have said that offline, but all right.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah. Let's let him do his thing.
Yeah, I know. And then September 2nd, we're part of the Montreal series. Drop the mic. I'm hosting that one. And it's going to be really good, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Joy, Peter, anything you want to add in?
Nothing. So thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Yeah, bye,
thank you,
everyone.
everybody. Ciao.
Yeah, bye.
Get on the magic school